responsibilities and expectations, from raising teenagers to supporting your aging parents while coping with hormonal changes. It's all overwhelming. So here to talk more about this is Carol Enneking. Carol, thanks for coming in.
Oh, thanks.
So the Rebalancing Act, your new book, it's wisdom from working women for success that matters. First of all, we're going to talk about the midlife collision, because that is a point that you make in this book. Yes. And it's about all those factors we just mentioned, that it's like your life is on overdrive and you never even stop to kind of like take inventory. First of all, tell us why you wrote this book, and then we'll kind of dig deeper into that.
Well, I didn't know it was called a midlife collision,
yeah.
But I think I was going through that. And so just trying to juggle everything. You're trying to raise your kids, have a great career, do all the other things, and it's so easy for those same skills that you bring to your job, to your role, to overwhelm you. You know, we think it's a strength if we can be ambitious and be goal-directed, but when you're trying to chase everything and you're just staying so busy, it's like you're so filled with things to do, you have no time left to be fulfilled and really stop and think about, does this even matter to me? And we are those emotional support systems for so many others who depend on us. Children, might be aging parents, your spouse, your friends, and we don't necessarily take stock of that. But we've got to, when things start colliding like this, we've got to stop and break the cycle and really think about, what am I chasing after, and what do I want my legacy to be once I'm finished with all of this?
Right. It's like, why am I so busy? What do I need to stop and do and realize about myself that I can't, you know, because I'm filling it with time and all these different responsibilities. And then at one point, it all comes crashing down, right?
It does, and it did. And I think I was trying so hard to do and have and be it all, and I didn't even stop to think about what it was.
Right.
And I had to reframe everything. But it gave me a chance to do things that mattered, and to learn to say no and mean it, and to let go of the guilt, and for me, just the expectations.
So is that the midlife collision, just when it kind of all catches up to you?
Yeah.
And so you heard from other women. Talk about what you want people to gain from reading this book.
Well, I knew what I had gone through, and I thought it was just me, but I wanted to learn from other women. Women that I had seen juggle all these responsibilities successfully, seem to have some fulfillment in their life. I wanted to learn what they'd done and what they'd learned along the way that helped them get there. And I also wanted to help people who haven't gotten there yet and ask them, what did they want to know? What do they wish they knew? What would make life easier? And I ended up talking to women and men all over the place, people I'd never met before, people from their 20s through their 70s, and the stories they told evoked some themes and some common ways that women tend to show up. And women and men, they don't think the same. You know, that's not too shocking to anyone, but we carry the weight of our responsibilities in different ways. And so I wanted women to understand from other women what we can do to try to regain that balance. And, you know, I don't know that anything's ever balanced.
Right.
The minute it is, things shift. So how do you rebalance, and how do you find that fulfillment by focusing on what matters?
So what you know now, after writing this book, after experience many years in your career, is there something that really sticks out that you wish you knew maybe 10, 20 years ago?
Absolutely. Let it go. Just let things go. People aren't worried about what you're doing, what you're not doing. I don't know why I always felt like, oh, I'm not doing enough with the PTA at my kid's school, or this or that. When you understand what matters to you and you can say no, people understand, and they respect you for it. Because when you end up doing too much, you don't do anything well, and it can take a huge toll, and it did take a huge toll on me. So if I were 20 years younger, I would say, learn to let go, learn to just take time to relax and focus on what matters, and know what you're aiming toward, so you're not just trying to chase it all.
Carol, I feel like I could talk to you for so much longer. We have to wrap it up. Where can people find this book?
Anywhere you buy your books, Amazon, Audible, all the places. It's readily available. We did just release the audiobook.
So many people are going to really resonate with this book and how so many others are feeling. So thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, Katie. I enjoyed it.